In this video, I share what I did as a software engineer intern, as a full-time engineer, and what I do as a level 2 engineer. Now, before I get started, let me provide some context. Every company is unique, but usually as a software engineer, you work in a team. There is a project manager that manages the project from a non-technical perspective. There is a lead engineer that leads the project from a technical perspective. There are designers that design things. Us as a software engineer that implement those designs. And we also have QA or quality assurance engineers that ensure that what software engineers do works as expected. A typical day for a software engineer is split between programming, meetings, and personal breaks. Okay, let's get started with the video now. I completed 3 software engineering internships at 2 different companies, and this is the pattern that I noticed. You get assigned a mentor. This is the person that you reach out to when you need help, and he also reviews your work when you are done with a specific task. You get to work on 1 or 2 main projects for the entire of the internship. To illustrate, in my first internship, I worked on 2 main projects. I needed to implement a browser extension for Google Chrome, and I also needed to implement an autocomplete feature for a search bar in the main website of the company. On my second internship, I just did UI test automation. And on my third internship, I did UI test automation, and I also needed to work fixing web accessibility issues. I know that might sound complex, but usually you are provided with good guidance, and they also give you enough time to learn the technologies needed for the project. As a full-time software engineer, I did a lot of front-end development. So we are given designs, we break those designs into different components, like the header, the footer, a hero, a car, and then we split those components between the engineers in the team so that every engineer get to work, on different components. I also need to work on content migration. In my company, what that means is writing scripts to extract data from a third-party database, transform the data in a way that can be imported into our system, and then actually do the import. I also work on dynamic Microsoft Word and document generation, taking JSON data, doing some transformation, passing the data to a third-party NPM package, and then the package outputs a Microsoft document with specific styles and obviously the data that was passed down. Obviously, I did more things as a full-time engineer, but I don't want to bore you, so let's move on. As a level 2 engineer, I get to do the same things that I did as a normal engineer, but I have more responsibilities now. Now I'm in charge of the project that I work on, from a technical perspective. It's my responsibility to help other engineers when they need help, and I also need to attend more meetings now. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, you know what to do. If you have questions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.